One of the most compelling pieces of evidence supporting the theory of evolution is vestigiality. Vestigiality is the retention of genetically determined structures or behaviors that have lost most or all of their ancestral function in a given species. These organs or traits are known as vestigial structures. These structures are not entirely useless, but they are often underdeveloped, repurposed, or no longer essential to survival or reproduction. The term vestigial comes from the Latin word vestigium, meaning footprint or trace. There are several vestigial structures in humans that have been observed and studied by scientists. An example is the human tailbone, the coccyx. It is a vestigial structure. It is a remnant of a tail which our distant primate ancestors used for balance and movement. The coccyx or tailbone is the small triangular bone at the base of the human spine. It typically consists of 3 to 5 fused vertebrae. In humans, this structure is no longer functional for balance or locomotion, but several muscles and ligaments attach to the coccyx, including the gluteus maximus and pelvic floor muscles, which are crucial for functions like sitting, defecation, and childbirth. Another commonly observed vestigial reflex is goosebumps or piloerection reflex. There are tiny muscles located at the base of each hair follicle. They are responsible for the phenomenon known as goosebumps. These muscles contract in response to cold or emotional stimuli, like fear, causing hair to stand on end. In our primate ancestors, goosebumps likely had a much more significant role in temperature regulation. Additionally, when animals were threatened, their fur would puff up, making them appear larger and more intimidating to predators. In modern humans, the physiological need for this response has diminished, as we no longer have enough body hair for this mechanism to be effective. The vermiform appendix is another vestigial organ in humans. The appendix is a small tube-like structure attached to the large intestine, but for most of human history, scientists believed it had no function. This view was made popular in the 19th century by Charles Darwin, who suggested that the appendix was a remnant of a larger circle used by early herbivores to digest tough plant material. The appendix plays a minor role in immune function and in maintaining gut flora. It is a reduced version of a once critical digestive organ in our herbivorous ancestors. The auricular muscles are small muscles around the human ear that were once used by our mammalian ancestors to move their ears for better hearing, particularly for detecting predators. In many animals, the ability to move their ears helps them pinpoint the direction of sounds, enhancing their survival. In humans, these muscles have largely lost their original function. Most humans cannot move their ears intentionally. The auricular muscles are non-vestigial, but they still have a minor role in certain reflexes and facial expressions. The plica semilunaris is also a vestigial structure. It is a small crescent-shaped fold of tissue located in the corner of the human eye. It is a remnant of a third eyelid which is still present and functional in some animals, such as birds and reptiles. This third eyelid would have provided additional protection for the eyes, especially in environments where dust was common. Humans no longer use the third eyelid for protection, but the plica semilunaris remains as a visible reminder of a once functional feature.